So for this one, episode number 5, I decided to go away from the typical shonen action kind of stuff. But this one is Yori Aoshi or Oshi. I'm not gonna pretend like I know how to pronounce these names. But this one is also known as Bluer Than Indigo, because that's what the name literally translates to. But I decided for this episode to actually do the genres and tell you what they are. This one is a slice of life, comedy, harem, drama, and romance. Now, if harem isn't your kind of your cup of tea, that's fine. But the story's actually pretty good. I mean, it's kind of I don't know if this one's kind of old or not, but nowadays it's kind of generic. But I really liked it, because as for me, I'm a romance, slice of life, comedy, drama nut, so I kind of enjoyed this stuff, but I'm not really into the harem, so I could just deal with the harem as I watched the stuff that I wanted to watch. If you're into harem, that's fine. But this one may actually be short, because this really doesn't have a lot of subject matter. I mean, it's like the Cowboy Bebop. Literally only has 26 episodes, then the second season. But Cowboy Bebop doesn't have a second season. Anyway, Kaoru Hanabishi is a student living alone in Tokyo, and on his way home from from college, he's in the train station, and he happens to see a girl who is bewildered. She's lost because she's not used to the city, and she's wearing a beautiful kimono and whatever, and he sees her get knocked down by some D-bag in the train station, because she couldn't get through the ticket thing where the little gates open so she can get through. It wasn't working, and some dude just threw her out of the way and opened it for himself and went through. And after he did that, Kaoru comes in and helps her up, and then realizes that her sandal is broken, her sandal strap is broken. He fixes it for her, and she thanks him and everything. But before they're actually all done with fixing it, she's holding onto his back while he fixes her sandal strap for her, and people are staring at them and getting them embarrassed and everything about that. But after he fixes the sandal, he asks her where she's going so he could help her, point her in the right direction, and she has no idea where she is, because I don't think she's ever been to the city. But she gets all confused when he gives her directions, so he offers to take her to where her destination is. And on the train to where she's going, he asks her what are you doing? Are you looking for a guy and stuff? And she's like, yes. And he gets all bummed out. He's like, I thought I was just joking. But he seems to already like her right there, and that's fine. But when they get to the place where she's supposed to go, it's actually a vacant lot. It's gone. The house where the guy she's looking for is supposed to be. but he offers to let her stay at his house for the night, and then he'll go to college and she can do whatever. And she ends up saying okay, and then when they get to his house, he asks her is there any additional information that about the guy that I could help you with finding him, and she hands him a picture of two kids, one being her, Aoi Sakuraba, and the other would actually be Kaoru. And this all is fine. It's a good story. It's just I'm butchering it, honestly. But it's all fine until it starts bringing up memories of Kaoru's past and why he actually left the Hanabishi family home. And I guess the reason why he left the family is because he felt out of place, and his dad died, then his mom died, and then his grandfather took him in. But his grandfather, to my recollection, I'm pretty sure he used to beat him constantly on his back if he did something, or if he wasn't perfect, because he was slated to become the new head of the household, and then he got tired of it and he left, not knowing that Aoi actually loved him, because him and her were actually engaged, or betrothed, which is the more common term they use in anime than engaged. Yeah. Now, fast forward a few days, maybe 4 or 5 episodes. I can't remember. But Miyabi is Aoi's caretaker. She came to find her to take her home, and she fails at first, so she ends up just being alright, fine, you guys want to be together, I respect your feelings and stuff like that. So they end up staying in one of the Sakuraba family's summer vacation homes, or summer homes, just a shorter term, summer home. They stay there, but there's a catch. Only Miyabi and Aoi are allowed to stay in the house, while Kaoru has to stay in the help's house, the little guest house, but where the butlers and everything used to live. But everything's going fine from there, and then suddenly, I'm not really gonna touch on these girls' names because I don't feel like doing it, because the girls really don't matter to the story. The whole story is about these two. I'm not really gonna bother with the minor side characters that bring in a little bit of comedy once in a while. But all of his friends, who happen to be adorable little girls, basically, most of them are their age, but one's kind of a little girl, and that's creepy, to be part of a harem with a little girl. I don't know. Kaoru eventually, after so many trials and tribulations and all this crap he has to be put through, he finally just accepts his past, and he goes and confronts his grandfather, and he eventually does that, but his Kaoru's half brother is trying to take over both families, so he tries to marry Aoi, but Kaoru actually had talked to her dad, to Aoi's father, and he wouldn't let Kaoru's half brother marry her, and Kaoru actually gets to marry her, not his d-bag half brother. So that's all my notes on that. But yeah, if you enjoy these like romance and stuff like that, this is the anime for you, honestly. Because regardless of the harem, you can look over the harem like I just did. I completely cut the harem out, really. Besides the fact that I said that his friends who had all the girls live with him. That's it. They don't. They're more or less there for comedy relief, because while Aoi is like supposed to be like this bewildered girl who doesn't know how to do anything in like society, like a city and stuff. She is only funny with that bit for so long, so they needed somebody, like some people to come in to like loosen up like the whole place. So that's probably why they brought in the harem. Check it out. But yeah. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. Goodbye.